Hi everybody, welcome back to Judy P's Crafty Journeys. Today we're going to be playing with some paper doilies and some of my Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. And I'm going to be making some altered paper clips. And so you're going to need paper clips, you're going to need some glue, you're going to need some scissors, you're going to need some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, or whatever else you would like to use to color your doilies. You can use you can use your jelly plate and make jelly plate prints on them with your acrylic paints. You can put watercolors on them, you know, whatever you want to do to add some extra color to them. Today I'm playing with my Glimmer Mist. They're one of my favorite things to use. And so I've got some doilies here. Got some black ones, and then I have these white ones here. I like this size for what I'm getting ready to do, but I'm going to try using these as well while I'm on camera, so hopefully I won't mess that up. But it's just something easy and fun, and I was messing around making some altered paper clips for a swap the other day, and when I got done making one, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like a little geisha fan. Um, or I guess you'd want to say a geisha, I don't know. So I'm calling them my little geisha or geisha fans. But I can't show you the exact done one that I did because it's already on the way to the person. So anyway, I thought I would get on camera and make them. It's just something easy and fun. And, you know, I'm all about the easy things that are fun and quick. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I've done so far with my Glimmer Mists. I used some of this sunflower color on this one. You can see it, but I'm surprised it didn't show up even better on black. A lot of times, especially like a white, because I even use this, what they call blue pearl, that's like a white with a little bit of gold in it, and you can't even see it on here. So anyway, I've got just a little bit of gold on there. So this is one I sprayed with 3 different colors. So that one's really pretty and nice and shiny. And then this one I did, and I had accidentally tore the corner of it, but it really won't be that big of an issue. But yeah, so I sprayed that one with quite a few colors. And if you look real close, the little roses have gold on them. So those look really cool. And then I have one here that was jelly print plated, and this is basically one that I had started, and I'll finish it here in a minute. But what I'm going to do is, this is how you make them, really quick and easy. So you want to spray the color on whatever you're wanting to use, and then you're going to fold it in half and try to see if you can't fold it where it matches up on the other side as best as possible. So you got it in half, right? It looks like a fan. And I mean, you could even leave it this size if you wanted to, but I just liked them a little bit smaller. They'll make great embellishments on your junk journal pages, scrapbook pages, whatever you want to use them for. And then you can fold them another time just so that you can get the center line. I was going to eyeball it, but I figured I better not. So if you fold it over again, you'll see where your line is at, and then you can cut them in half. Okay, so I've got 2 here to work with, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my paper clips, and I am going to take where it is folded on the inside, leaving the color on the outside, and I am going to put the little part on the inside along the fold, and the bigger on the outside. Now, I used to always do it the opposite way, but one time one of my bosses at work had told me, you're supposed to do it the other way. The big part's supposed to be on the outside. So that, I guess that makes sense, because then you can clip more things, right? Have a bigger stack, or, you know, more support and stuff. So, yeah, I learned that from somebody. Not that that's a big thing, but it does make sense. So that's how I like to do it, so that you do have a longer part to clip onto things. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, and I'm just using Fabri-Tac. I know it's not fabric, but I am out of glue right now. So, and I use Fabri-Tac for practically almost everything anyway, so it really don't matter. I'm just going to use it anyway. Glue. I need some glue, and this will work. And I'm going to go around, but I'm going to make sure I don't get it by those holes because I don't want to mess that I got to sit and wait for it to dry. And if you just put enough at the top, around the edge, and then some right here at the bottom, that should be plenty. And you're just going to fold it back over where it meets, just like so. And there you have it. It's just a little, looks like a little geisha fan because of all the delicate parts of the doily, and that's what it reminded me of. See, that kind of works. But anyway, so we'll hurry and we'll do this other one as well. Right there on the edge. And I got it on the edge. Oh my gosh. Over the edge. All right. Here we go. Glue. And like I said, it's so simple. It's just, I just thought that was really pretty and it looked really cute. And that's just what it reminded me of. So I am calling them my Little Geisha fan altered paper clips. Like I said, I could be saying it wrong. I don't know if it's geisha or geisha. I always like to say geisha, actually. Here we go. And this paper clip was a little bit bent, so it's wanting to go over the edge on me. Or I don't want it. The other one's not. There we go. Anyway, here we go. So we've got those on there. And those look really cute. And then I have this one. And this one actually is a lot sturdier than this one because this one I just sprayed with the Tattered Angels. Now if you take like a, if you stamp it with Versamark and you throw some clear embossing powder over it and dry it, it'll make it a lot thicker and more durable instead of being so flimsy, because like right now it's just got the Tattered Angels on it and it's just paper. So, and then if you did the jelly print plating, it makes it thicker as well because of the coat of paint on there. And then when you glue it, of course, the glue helps make it thicker too. But that's just a suggestion if you want to make it a little bit more durable and you want to make it shinier, then you can use that. And for those of you who do not know what Versamark is, which I'm sure you do, most crafters do, but then some don't. I didn't know about it at first when I started, but here it is. It's called Versamark. And you just take it and you stamp it on here, and then you take some clear embossing powder, which I don't think I have handy right now, of course, when I want it, but then you put it on there and you would use your heat embossing gun on it. So that's just an idea of what you can do. So these are some other ones I did with my Tattered Angels earlier, and I'm going to fold them up in a minute, but while these are drying really well, sorry about my phone, it always wants to go off as soon as I do a video, always, and I can't turn it off just yet because I am expecting a call, but that wasn't the call I was waiting for. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to play around with the Tattered Angels real quick and have a little bit of fun with those. And I do want to tell you something, and I learned it from somebody that I know on a Facebook group, but when you go to shake it up, you do not want to shake it up and down because it could possibly clog your top of your where you spray the sprayer. So you don't want to do that. You want to roll it back and forth in your hands like this, like so. All right. You want to do it good so you get it nice and shook up. But I got 5 of these in a package for only $9.99 at Tuesday mornings. I was really excited about it. Oh, look at you guys, my shadow, like little shadow puppets. Oh, my lighting in here, I'm telling you. I know I think I say it every single time I do a video, but I just hate it because I do need some better lighting in here. All right, so it's a really pretty color. It's called plum purple, so we're going to spray some of that on there. And I'm going to spray it off to the side because, well, actually, I'm going to spray it right here because it don't make no difference because I got the craft mat right, and I've got some sprays that'll clean up. So I'm going to put just a light coat of that one over it. I'll hurry up and go through these other colors that I have on hand as well. I have this one. This is called Light Rosewood. That was in that package. This one is called Blue Pearl, which I don't know why it's called Blue Pearl because the bottle shows blue in it, but then when you shake it up, it's gold. It's got like a really fine gold mist to it, if you can see that. But before I shook it, the liquid was blue. And on here, it's got like white, but it's got just gold in it. All right. Okay, so we got that one. And then I've got this one. It's called Gold Salmon. So that's really pretty. And we've got Sunflower. So that one's really pretty. But like I said, roll them in your hands because you do not want to mess them up. So let's see. I used, which one did I use first? No, I think I used, oh, okay, I used the plum. This is supposed to be, let's do the Sunflower one because it's got some gold in it. And like I said, I apologize again for the phone. See, I tell you, I mean, I sat there and got everything prepared for this video and not one sound, not one interruption, nothing. All right. I'll spray that. And that will just add another added layer of color to it. It's kind of hard to see just yet because it's got to dry. Actually, I'll add a little bit more. And then I think I am going to do this golden salmon. So you add a couple of different colors to it, and that adds some different layers. And another thing too, I like to always make sure I tighten the lids before and after I get done using them, because I've had it happen, and I don't know how it happens. I don't know if there's little fairies that come in and unscrew my lids or what, but I've had them come loose, you know, different things, products come loose, and it's like, it's not a little leery. I like to just make sure it's nice and tight before I store them, use them, and whatnot. So, all right, let's see. I'll put a little bit of that on there. And I think, because I've got that golden, I think I'm going to put a little bit more of that plum in there because I want a little bit of that on there too. But I want it just in certain, just around the edges. I wanted more of the gold in there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heat gun. So I do apologize, but I want to dry it. I don't want to pick it up and tear it because it's too delicate. And I really love my craft mat. It is called the Best Craft Mat Ever. I bought it off of Glitzy, and it can withstand the heat of this gun. I can't remember how many degrees it is, but it's a lot. So it's really, really nice to know that I'm not going to burn a hole in my craft mat. And it has really turned out to be the best craft mat ever that I've had. However, it does not withstand a paper piercer. Oh, that's looking really pretty. Wow. Okay. And I could have probably taken that sound out of the video, but you know, this is what you call crafting, guys. You know, you do make noise, you make messes. It's not going to look perfect or go perfect all the time. no matter what you might see in other videos. This doesn't work that way. Well, it might sometimes, but so I'm going to get this mess up off of my craft mat real quick here before I bring back all my stuff and stick it in it. I always keep a roll of paper towels nearby, and I always keep a bottle of my spray, which I use this Clorox Fragancia spraying. It smells so good. So makes my room smell good when I spray it to clean off my mat. But I always have a bottle of that handy because I am always forever making a mess. But, you know, what fun is crafting if you can't make a mess? And I find it impossible not to, because I always have to have like 20 million different things and products and stuff out, because that's just what I like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and bring these back out. I'll probably just do these two on screen. And then what I'm going to do is, I have gotten this really pretty flower. I also have some fibers right here that I'm going to use. So this is just some little extra things to layer up on them. I've got some little love sign. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray this with my Tattered Angels, because I want it to be not white. Do that, and then what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and dab up that excess that I just got on there. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add, I don't know if I want to add it to that one or not. I don't know that I like that color with that, to be perfectly honest with you. I probably, let's see here, I had some other fibers out. I think what I'm going to do, let's try this. I had some other fibers, so I think I'm going to use this. I like this little eyelash lace stuff, so I'm going to cut it in half because I don't need all of it. And I'm going to go ahead and put a strip of glue right here across the bridge of it, because that's where I'm going to put my eyelash lace. I will, of course, will trim some of that off. And then this was actually a brad, but I'm going to glue it on, so I don't feel like punching a hole. Here we go. So I'll put that on there, and then I'm going to trim off that excess that was hanging off there. So we've got that. And then what else I can put on there, and another product that I have tons of, and my little gem came off, that I absolutely love, is my Nouveau glitter drops. I have a lot of those as well, and I like them. They remind me of little bottles of nail polish, which I also am addicted to. I probably have over 100 colors in my, well, actually, I know I do. I have over 100. I probably got closer to 200, but I just have it. I just love nail polish, and I love the bottles they come in and stuff. I guess it's just the downfall of the crafting thing, you know, all the pretties and decorations. So anyway, I'm going to add some Nouveau drops to this to give it some more dimension to it, which I think that looks pretty. And then I would really like to do something along the edge of it. I don't know if this would look right or not on the edge of it. It almost looks nice like that. I hate to put something around it and then decide I don't like it, but I do have another one, right? So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that one like that. So anyway, this is my Little Geisha, or Geisha, however you say it, Geisha fan. altered paper clip that has been sprayed with tattered angels, and I added just a few things for some dimension and decorated up, and it's really pretty and it'll make a great accent for your journals. And this one I am going to go ahead and I might use this blue. Let's see, I'm going to cut a smaller piece of it, see what I think it looks like on there. With it being such a dark purple, I think it kind of gets lost on there. So I don't think that one is going to work. Let's see, do I have anything else laying around? I always have something somewhere. I have some embroidery thread here, but I don't think that, well, orange and purple kind of go together, but I don't know that I want to do that. Let's see, guys. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do? Let's see, maybe. Let's see if I have anything else over here. I don't know if that'll work or not. Let's see here. I have a little bit of pink, but let me see. Well, pink and purple go together, right? So maybe I can use this little piece of fiber here that I had. I don't know, though. I don't know that I like that. I mean, it still almost seems like it gets a little, well, I don't know. Maybe that'll look okay. I'm going to go ahead and trim a little bit more off of it because I don't want all that on there. We're going to find out real quick here what it looks like. So I'm going to add some glue right there like I did, just along that little arch, and I'll mold my yarn onto it. And I'm going to go ahead and trim that excess off the sides because that's an awful lot. Pretty thick, pretty thick, pretty thick. Like I said, you can use all kinds of stuff. So let's see here. Now I wonder if my little love sign is going to get drowned. Now I don't know that I like that now. Let's see. If I go like that. Might work. Let's see. Let's see what else I've got. Oh, that's another thing too. My son bought this for me. Little photo album. And lucky few have a mom like you. And I don't normally keep my pictures in these type of photo albums. I do scrapbooking, so I scrapbook all of his pictures, and the ones I don't use, I put in the nicer ones. But these are great, cheap at the Dollar Tree. I don't know where he got this one. But it's really pretty. I love it. And I'm just using it to hold ephemera. So things that I have is what I'm doing. So, yeah. But anyway, you know what? Let's see what we got here. I think I got, let me try this. Let's see something real quick. So I've got that. I'm wondering, just when I got done talking about how I didn't know if I wanted to put orange on it, I really kind of like this little owl. He's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. That's a thought. Or another thing too I thought about, I've got my boxes of, let's see here. It would be pretty on here. I've got a whole bunch of different kinds of sequins. I don't know if you want to call them sequins, but what's the word for these things? But anyway, they're really pretty. I've got different kinds. I've got leaves. I've got flowers. Let's see if I got a pretty flower I want to use. I wonder what that would look like on there. The green and the pink and the purple. It's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, I like these little sequins. I think they're really pretty. Got some really shiny ones over here. Let's see what I've got in here. Oops. I just don't. I think what it is I am not liking that pink on there. I don't think that's bothering me. It's bothering me. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a gold leaf. Let's see if that'll fit on there along with a flower. And let's see, I got like a purple flower there. Well, that's pretty. That's what I'm going to do. All right. I knew I'd figure out something. It's just at first I was like, I don't know that I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my little sequin thing and I'm going to put some glue on it. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I do like the Fabri-Tac. I use it all the time. Some people don't like it. I love it. I use it all the time. So I'm going to put some on there. Then I'm going to put some on this leaf. Here we go. And we're going to put that like that, like underneath that flower a little bit. I'll push it down on my little stick. Everything's sticking to me. And I'm going to go ahead and add another one. I don't know if it'll be overkill, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I got glue on it. I'm sticking it down, and it's too late because this is what I was doing. All right, so I'll get that one down there. Hold it down for a minute here. And then what I'm going to do as well, because of the little itty bitty holes that are right here in the sequins for like stringing them and such, I'm going to, if you see that, the little itty bitty holes, I'm going to go ahead and add the Nuvo drops to it so I can cover those. And those I think I'm going to use this pink color. And I'm just going to cover those little holes. Dots of that. And one in the center of the flower. And then I think I'm going to add some on the edges as well. I got probably too much on the edge, but anyway, yeah. So there you go. So I got another one decorated. Let me bring it up a little closer so you can see it. I got to let all the elements on there dry, but oops. So there's another one. I think it looks really pretty. So now we have two Little Geisha fans. And I have a third, which I'll go ahead and I can do that off screen because I want to see how this works with a bigger one, because I was using just smaller ones for it, so it might make a bigger one. And what I was thinking too as well, if you wanted, you could sit there and you could use this as a tuck spot or a pocket in your journal as well, but I'm wanting to do another altered paper clip. And this one will just have a bigger version is all. Now you could just keep it like this so that you have all the extra added textures to it, because you can see all the other layers of the doily in there. But I don't want to do that because I want a couple of them. And another thing too with these is once you do them as an altered paper clip, you can clip these on, you know, clip them onto the edge of a page and then you have a tuck spot in your journals. And actually, it's a removable tuck spot, if you think about it, because you can just move it wherever you want in your journal. So not only are they an altered paper clip, they're a tuck spot, and they're a movable tuck spot. So, you know, these are very versatile. You can it's just kind of nice. That way, if you have, say, a journal that you have a lot of writing space on, but you don't have a lot of tuck spaces, then you can have some of these and just move them around your book. All right. I should have put the paper clip on first, but, you know, doing it backwards. That's okay, though. Still slide right on there just fine. And then there you go. So there you have another one, just a bigger version of it. Okay, so then just as a demonstration, here's a journal that I had put together. So say, for instance, like on this page, you wanted a tuck spot. Okay, so you could sit there and you could take your altered paper clip, you slide it on there, and there you have a little tuck spot. So you take whatever you're wanting to put and you can tuck it in there. Say you don't want to put this on this page. You want to change it and put a note somewhere else in your journal, and you want to keep a mark of it, or you want to add something else to it. You can move it to that page. And once again, you have a new tuck spot for it. So yeah, just a little something extra you can do with these altered paper clips that you might not have ever thought about before. This is one of my favorite pages since I just happened to come across it. This is pretty cool. I got a wooden mason jar and put it in there, and I got a jelly plate print with a flower. I thought that was really cool. So since I just happened to come across it, I thought I'd show you. But anyway, so there you go. You have your altered paper clips that look like Little Geisha fans, and they're also, if I can talk, removable to have additional tuck spots in your journal. So they're like a traveling movable tuck spot. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I really appreciate you joining me. And as always, it's a lot of fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell. And don't forget that life is a journey, not a destination. And I appreciate every time that all of you, all my crafty peeps, join me on my journey. So I will see you later, guys. Have a wonderful day, evening, wherever it is on your part of the world, in your part of the world. Oh. All right, guys. Bye.